Hey guys, we have another product here from BougeRV. They send me items and I share them with you, especially if I think they're really useful. And this is kind of a cool thing. If you're a cyclist like me, you probably have a hitch mounted bike rack laying around. And this little mount actually gets that up off the floor. You mount this to the wall and you can store your hitch rack in the mount. It either takes a 1.25 inch or a 2-inch receiver with a quick adjustment. Very quick install, so we're gonna get it unboxed. We'll go install it and we'll show you how it works. Cut into the rack are 2 spots to hold an 1.25 inch size accessory or a 2-inch accessory. We're going to do a quick demonstration of how easy it is to switch between the 1.25 inch storage option or the 2-inch storage option. Essentially, you're just going to loosen up this screw. They give you a provided Allen wrench, which is nice. And that's pretty much it. Super heavy duty, nice little aluminum piece. Just slides right in. Just gotta have the screw lined up. So if you want to go back to 1.25, it's that simple. You just put the screw back in and you're good to go. Installation of the wall mount is pretty straightforward. Find the stud, line up the rack so it's in the center of the stud, and I always use a level on everything just to make sure it's level. Once you get it level, mark your holes, and there's 4 of those, and you'll see here in a second I actually had to drill extra holes because I must have run into a screw magically on the bottom hole. I'm not sure how I managed that, but so I had to just move it up 1 hole width and re-drill it. Here's where I hit the screw head, so I went ahead and readjusted and decided to just move the holes up 1 notch. Quick check of level again, just make sure it didn't move. And literally that's all it takes to install it. 5 minutes or less and you are good to go. And again, this is how easy it is to convert from 1.25 to 2-inch. Just undo that 1 little bolt, slide it in for storage, and you're good to go. One of my favorite things about the BougeRV bike rack is just you spin this knob and it extends the pin, which is really cool. So it's nice and secure in there. Or if you have a regular bike rack, you can just use your hitch pin. All right, so I ended up mounting this low so that you can store a bike on here if you want, and or I thought it would be an easy way for me to work on my bikes if I just want to, if I had to do some simple things. As you can see from to the left of this guy, you can see my bikes hanging on the wall, so that's where I store my bikes. So I really don't need a place to store, and actually I think it kind of sticks out a little bit too far for my space, but it would be easy to just throw the bike up here, oil the chain, do whatever, instead of having to get my work stand out and work on it that way. This is the BougeRV bike rack. If you're not familiar with this, I did a video on it. You can check out my playlist in the BougeRV section. And here you have little places where you can store the internal diameter piece or other things as well, 1.25 inch as well as a 2-inch storage spot. Super easy to install, as you saw. Basically find the stud, mark it, drill your 4 holes. In my case, I had to drill more because of the, must have been hitting on top of a screw there. So I just moved it up a little bit. But yeah, it's cool. It just keeps it up off the floor, easy and convenient, and works out really well, especially with the system that this BougeRV rack has with just spinning this knob to extend or release the pin inside. So this will also fit with my other rack that I have. same kind of deal. And you can, oops, got it in a little far there. And to secure it, you can just screw the bolt in. Also a good way to store the bolt so you don't lose it, because I'm famous for doing that kind of thing. There you go, same difference. All right, so that's pretty much it for this guy. It can hold up to 110 pounds. As you saw, 2-inch or 1.25-inch receiver. And you can store not only a bicycle rack, but anything else that has a hitch, either 1.25-inch or 2-inch receiver on it. Kind of get your bike rack or hitch up off the ground, saves on some clutter. And it's a pretty heavy duty piece. Like I said, everything that I've used from BougeRV has been really good, well made, no issues. So again, if you've not seen this bike rack, you can check that out in my video playlist. If you want to pick up one of these wall mounts from BougeRV, you can check the description and find out a little bit more about it. And if you have questions or comments, leave those below or hit me up by email. Thanks for watching.